Hey guys, AlduicS here, and we're back with Season 1, Episode 2 of Oshi no Ko. The prologues concluded, a time skip's occurred. Aqua and Ruby, the main characters right now, are seemingly in high school, so we'll have a whole bunch of new characters coming into play. We'll see the different parenting styles, since Aqua was raised by the director, presumably, and the manager's wife, whose name still escapes me, very sorry about that, raised Ruby. How will their lives intersect from now on? Will the skipped years be relevant whatsoever? Will we see flashbacks to them following Ai Hoshino's death? And what else can I say about the premiere itself other than it was truly spectacular? It was peak, it was 10 out of 10, and certainly a must watch. So, admittedly, it does have me sort of concerned the rest of the series won't hold up in terms of quality, in terms of emotional weight, and personal interest, because it's hard to top that, but it was so incredible that it stands alone itself without any bearing on the series for me personally. Everything else could go downhill and turn into garbage, and it wouldn't even affect how I feel about the prologue and the emotional devastation that comes with Ai Hoshino. So hopefully it does maintain quality and even rise to new heights. I'd love to see it succeed. I'd love to see this revenge plot play out, because their father certainly needs to pay for everything that he's done. So before we hop into the episode, because we also got the opening and ending coming in this. Check out my links down below. If you want the full version, head over to my Patreon, support me on all the platforms down below. Make sure you have a like, comment, subscribe, hit that button notified when I upload next. And with that said, in 3, 2, 1. Oh, idol group auditions. So this is going to be a Ruby episode, is it? Whole 136,000. I love idols. They're pretty and cute like flowers and set everyone's hearts aflutter. They're the best thing ever. They'll have energized me so much. I want to become that kind of cool, cute, and lovely idol so that someday I can do and encourage people. And I love the stars as well that she just drew around it. It does make it more cutesy after all. And I love that they're not consistent stars either. Some of them are fucked up because it's hard to draw super consistently like that. I love it. It's such a nice little detail. 1 in 12.7. Certainly getting weeded down. So we're in middle school. Okay, so we're technically flashing back. We're in middle school right now, and then we're going to catch up to where the story left off last time, which is them leaving for high school and saying goodbye to Ai. Still not over the emotional devastation from last time, but must keep trucking on. I wonder if this series will make me cry like that again. Now it really does feel like the start of a story. We've passed a prologue, so to say, much like how the doctor passed his prologue last time. I like that we're getting Ruby's perspective, since last time was all about Aqua's perspective. Hey, Aqua. So even if they're being raised by different people, presuming the director accepted raising Aqua, they seem to be living in the same place. Interesting. I guess it wouldn't make sense to break up two children after such a traumatic event, just from a outsider perspective, not someone who actually has knowledge that they're both reincarnates after all. So, did the director maybe marry the manager's wife? Will the manager come back into play? Because he was pretty traumatized. Super Swift one stuff. Yeah, you could easily misstep. Still love the detail and the beauty of the star eyes. He's the logical, she's the emotional. I like that different perspectives, the different standpoints they go off of. The passion versus the cold hard facts, essentially. But we know he's not truly cold-hearted. He feels, he's emotional himself. He's just so absorbed by revenge. So Miyako, the mother's name right now. So Ichigo, he fell out of the contact. Okay, yeah, he would be traumatized. It's someone he scouted and cared so deeply about being so brutally murdered. He'd probably just be done with the whole idol scene, done with the whole entertainment industry and the dark side nature of the toxic culture around it. Still don't like that he did, essentially vanish. He not necessarily vanish, more give up, but I'll cut him some slack. It was something that no one should truly have to go through. I don't doubt he probably viewed I like a little sister or even a daughter. So he's going through his own shit. So I really do like that Miyako stepped up and tried to raise the kids. Even if she wasn't their real mother, she wanted to be thought of like a mother. Oh, and the emotions are flowing, the tears are coming. Damn this series. And making me so emotional about Ai Hoshino. Wait, did Miyako take Hoshino's last name essentially so they could seem like her regular children because they brought her onto their birth certificate, their family tree? Since Ai Hoshino's last name was never truly released to the public, only those in a very select circle would know. So that's how she can keep using Hoshino as her last name and no one would suspect anything, especially the fact that 2 children were with her as she was being murdered. Granted, I know they were playing them off as the children of Miyako and Ichigo after all, but interesting fact. And the way she's acting, did she get rejected? Did she fail? Because it was a passing rate of 1 in 12.7, right? So it's already a slim's picking, but it was narrowed down from 136,000 and everything. Huh. Is it her singing that ended up being the nail in the coffin, maybe? Trial and error. Sometimes you fail, sometimes you succeed. Never give up, Ruby. Oh. All right, that's painful. Mama Miyako. Oh. Wait, that was him on the phone? Holy crap. Even I couldn't tell. Granted, it was through an electronic device, so they could have put on a slight filter for the voice. But the fact that he fooled his own sister, I don't know if the director actually set him up to do this as a challenge, or if it was something Aqua wanted to do to keep her from the path of idol. He said it's fine to dream, but don't get any illusions about it. So is this his way of toughening her up, so to say, looking out for her in his own older brother way, while also still being disheartened with the entertainment industry and idol culture itself? Either way, it's still kind of fucked up. But our man has changed after all. The fact that the eye went from white to black, he's so consumed, he's on a darker path. He's doing these messed up things, all to protect Ruby, all to make sure she doesn't end up like I, brutally murdered and subjected to so much toxicity and the dark side of idol culture. But we know how tenacious Ruby is, or how she wants to live life to the fullest, rather. So I don't doubt that no matter how much Aqua tries, he won't be able to truly stop her. She will get into idol culture. I'd love to see her succeed, but I also get why he wants to protect her, even if it is a bit scummy in a regard. From an outsider perspective, without knowing the events of Ai Hoshino, kind of like the director, seemingly like he knows how they're the kids of Ai, perhaps. The way Ruby and Aqua have been talking and stuff like that. Just, I wish we could have happiness and no underhanded methods to protect each other. Oh, the light and the dark, the symbolism, it's so good. Gets scouted, Aqua intervenes. What did I say? No matter how hard he tries, she'll succeed. Aww. Regret in hindsight is always painful. Aww. You want to support her and protect her. Aqua wants to protect her more than support her. Is he going on behalf to research them? Alright, though, slicked back hair Aqua with the glasses. A whole ass look that certainly does work for him. Our boy was already beachy and handsome enough, but this is just the extra cherry on top. I like the fact that we're changing character designs, that we go this in depth with it too. It's very nice. Going off of model or the standard character design is something series sometimes avoid, so it's a nice change of pace. The dude said vent, and she did. Wait. So with all of the new characters we saw in the opening song and last time when we said the prologue was complete, the revenge plan was underway, all of the new girls we saw, are they going to form an idol group with Ruby perhaps? I know Kana probably won't because she's still in the acting scene, but we had a whole lot of very interesting female characters. So how many of them are going to be idols and perhaps work with Ruby or even be rivals to her? Oh my god. Stop with the photos. It makes me so emotional. Photographs with Ai are literally just a gut punch. One after another. I love it, but it makes me emotional. Even in the face of adversity, she wants to succeed, she wants to overcome it. The display of resolve. Wait, she's gonna establish the idol group for Strawberry. Oh. Well, I was proven wrong. It's already making me cry again. Doesn't matter that you're mother and daughter, she will sue. Holy crap, the eye gives me chills. He's so absorbed by the darkness, by the negative thoughts, by his revenge, it changes the color of his star. He hasn't thought about what comes after revenge. He doesn't dream about what happens after revenge. And that's very sad in of itself. Seems like you'll have to say it once again, and it is his mother. But everyone does have a right to dream. I'd say so. He took it so personally. The voice actor killed that. Really do like that this director's like an older brother slash father figure for him. Yeah. He's just hesitating. He's afraid deep down. Precocious here. Oh my god. No. Wait, that was Kana. It makes sense that she'd be here. It's performing arts. Even though they don't have stars in them, these eyes shine so bright in the dark. The detail, the artwork and animation when it comes to characters' eyes in Oshi no Ko alone deserves so much praise. It's immaculate. It's honestly breathtaking. I very much enjoy seeing how they portray the eyes depending on the scene or depending on a character's mood or their introduction. She's had quite the glow up. Your rival from years ago. Fuck? Hey, Kana. Oh my god. You were a source of inspiration for her. Does she have a crush on you, though? Third option, episode 2. All right. What else can I say? Other than the opening song and the ending song both slap hard. Well, I do have previous experience with the opening song since I watched the music video. The new visuals and seeing it in a minute and 30 time frame adds so much weight to it. It was already such a banger, and it made me very glad to see it in actual animated form and not just with exclusive animated footage for the purposes of a music video. But the ending song itself, because we didn't have any inkling of it in the prologue, in the premiere itself. Holy crap. Holy crap. Y'all, holy crap. I need to find what band or singer performs it, because it goes hard. The fact that it's also so much more focused on Aqua and Ruby, it's fantastic. The forced aspect ratio gives it a cinematic feel, which the entire premiere has that same vibe with it, so this adds onto it. And the way they have so much symbolism and the detail when it comes to the artwork and the animation, it's immaculate. It's so well crafted. It's going on my playlist, much like the opening song. Now, if we move past opening and ending, because I could talk for a while longer about them, what did I think about episode 2? Did it live up to the expectations and overcome the concerns I had going into it that was brought about by how well done the premiere was? I'd say so. It was an enjoyable episode, start to finish. It honestly flew by. I thought we had at least 5 to maybe 10 more minutes. Wasn't expecting all of a sudden, with Kana's reintroduction, that it'd end. So where do we go from here? Because obviously we're still catching up to speed with how we ended in episode 1. We're now in high school, at least we've applied for it. No doubt they will pass based on what we know. But how long until we get a bunch of the new characters introduced? What's Kana's deal? Does she have a crush on Aqua? Does she view him as a rival / someone that inspired her? Because he did help her grow as an individual, mostly thanks to the director's involvement and the way he helped portray the scenes. But it was still such an impactful moment from episode 1. So I'm very excited to see how she's grown and how her dynamic will go with Aqua. And even if she might be able to change our boy, show him some love, show him some light, so to say, make him enjoy his teenage life again, because he's very much obsessed with protecting Ruby, making sure she doesn't end up like Ai, while also wanting to be an actor, make good on Ai's wishes, and also come after their father to enact his revenge plan and kill him with his own hands. So I'm glad we have some old faces coming back, and then we're going to have a whole bunch of new faces. Seeing the lengths that Aqua goes to protect Ruby, and even Miyako and the director fully aware of what he does, and not necessarily disagreeing with it, but also not fully endorsing it. They have their own thoughts and opinions on the matter. It's admittedly sort of scummy, but I can understand where he's coming from. From an outsider's perspective, it's very mean, so to say. It's honestly fucked up. The way he was essentially toying with her emotions or crushing her hopes and dreams. He was willing to support her dreaming of becoming an idol, but not to have an illusion, as he said. But that was also a lie. Lies are love, lies are weapons in this industry. But it was inevitable. Ruby was going to become an idol. She was that passionate. She wants to overcome the adversity of failure and to succeed, to make her mother proud, even if she's no longer with them. She wants to be what she truly idolizes, an idol. Not apologizing. But it's also nice that Aqua's not entirely consumed by the darkness. He's certainly almost drowning in it, but every now and then he does have these moments in the light, like the director told him. You want to be an actor, and it's written all over your face. The way he was unable to hide the earnest desire to make good on Ai's wishes. Because he has the chops for it, but he also puts himself down. He views himself in a more negative aspect. So I can't wait to see him dabble in the entertainment industry. Will he switch over into the performing arts department with extra convincing from Kana, Ruby, Miyako, and even the director? Will he finally pull that trigger? How long until we get breadcrumbs on who the father is? Because we know he wants the DNA test, and he's been doing a lot of assistant directing and helping when it comes to editing the films for the director. So will it be like the second half of the show that we get an inkling on who the father might be, or perhaps a red herring thread where if we pursue it and then it just leads us around in a circle, or maybe we pursue someone who has a connection to their father? Oh, apologies for the fact that this is a bit delayed. Wasn't my intention, but it's already so good to be back with Oshi no Ko, and I can't wait to see how Aqua and Ruby will evolve going forward, how they will overcome their own challenges and grow as individuals, because it's their second life. They should truly live it to the fullest. And even as the director said, kids should dream. And the fact that Aqua truly doesn't seem to be thinking about what happens after he gets revenge, the dream of what comes after you've achieved your revenge. Will he also actually kill the father, or will he wimp out in the last second and spare him? We don't know how this will play out. I believe the manga is still ongoing right now, so I don't think that plot line's been concluded, so to say. But genuinely very curious. Also, the fact that it's actually made me tear up multiple times in the course of one episode that's an hour less in length than the premiere. It shows how much of an impact Ai Hoshino made on me. All of those family photographs, the flashbacks, even just seeing Miyako step up and truly raise Ruby as her own daughter. The family dynamics, definitely something I appreciate. So seeing Strawberry Productions, after a decade, get back on their feet, open up their own idol department, allow Ruby to join them, and even with the jokes of, if you pull anything, I'll sue you. It makes me happy to see her succeed again. Miracles can happen again, after all. I don't know if Ruby will be able to get fans as fast as I did, or if it maybe will be a much longer path, because her singing isn't up to snuff, according to her classmates. But knowing her, she will overcome that. We know she's really pretty. We know she's very good at dancing. So, only time will tell, and it has me very excited. I wonder if Ichigo, the former manager for Ai, will also pop back up into the story, because he did sort of just abandon the idol industry. He didn't act like a father figure to the kids or anything, but he was rightfully traumatized. He was rightfully done with the industry after everything that happened. So I will cut him some slack, even if it is a bit unfortunate that he dipped out of the scene when he no longer could manage Ai. Also, props to Miyako seemingly becoming the leader of Strawberry Productions after all. I like seeing her step up and succeed after she truly got into the role of being a parent for them, when she was off to a rocky start in the beginning when it came to raising these kids. So with that said, thank you all so much for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell to notify when I upload next, Let me know your guys' thoughts on episode 2, my reaction, my commentary. What did y'all think? Please don't spoil. Keep it civil down below. If you want the full version, head over to my Patreon and check out my links down below. Support me on all those platforms. Every bit helps, guys. And with that said, thank you all so much for watching. Peace.